Hi, this is Dan Collins coming to you live from Traders Expo New York, and I'm joined with Juan Villaverde from Weiss Crypto Ratings.
Yeah.
Did I get that right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got that right. You got that right.
I know what you do is you provide a very needed and valuable service by rating the cryptocurrencies that are so new to people. Tell us what the key is when you look at a new cryptocurrency.
So the first thing we do when we look at a new cryptocurrency is to study its technology. That's basically where we start. We want to know what it is. That's our first filter, because if it turns out to be a scam, we'll detect it. If it passes that initial screening, we'll proceed to review its technology. We'll read all the available papers, any discussion, any red flags that the community raises as an issue. So we look at that side of things first. Then we will look at, okay, how is it performing in the real world? Are people using it or not? How are those measures? We call that the adoption index. And the last thing we do is we look at the price performance in the market. That's basically the process.
And it seems like a lot of people got focused on the value of certain cryptocurrencies, but the value of a currency, if you're using it as a currency, is its reliability, not necessarily that it's increasing in value, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I think it's all over the place there. The name cryptocurrency is a misnomer. It's really a distributed ledger. That's what we call them. Most of them are what's called smart contract platforms. What that means is that what they're trying to do is run a new type of internet. That's really what crypto's trying to do. So we don't really measure them as currency. We measure them as protocols capable of doing something. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's social media, and sometimes it's financial settlement, whatever.
Yeah, and as they took off, you would distinguish between the cryptos that were based on being a currency, like maybe Bitcoin, and then some that launched as ICOs as kind of a way to raise money in a new way.
Well, it's not. In theory, they would tell you that it's not to raise money. It's they need a token within their ecosystem. That's their talk. It's true. In many cases, they're not trying to be money. They're trying to be shares in a company without being legally called shares in a company. So it's no man's land at present. That's our view on ICOs, at least.
But that's the way this evolved, and I think that gives credence to what you're doing at Weiss Crypto Ratings, because people need to understand this before they venture to invest in this asset class.
Yeah, I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that all cryptocurrencies are created equal. They might ask, well, why do we need more than one cryptocurrency? And my answer would be, because they're all different. They're not two currencies that are the same, and they have different use cases. They have different reasons to exist. They do things. They do different things. So that's something that investors should know before investing.
And every investor really needs to do research. Juan, it's
Absolutely.
been great for you to join us. This has been Dan Collins coming to you live from Traders Expo New York.